Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and today we are playing Agrarian Skies. I got it paused here so we can talk without the time running. This is a Skyblock map made by Jadedcat. It's its own mod pack, so you can download it straight from the FTB launcher, and it'll download it to your system, and you can go ahead and play it there. The mod pack itself is a Skyblock mod pack, and she has added in a special little alpha quest book here that you can do quests on and get special rewards for. The stuff I'm going to show you will be for whether you do the Skyblock in general, and I'm going to show you what to do for the quest book also, but you can follow my tips to do the Skyblock part of it without actually doing the questing part. Just so we'll do that. So when you first come in, this is all you'll have, and there's stuff in this chest too. We'll get to that in a minute. So we'll click on it.
It has been a horrible 10 years. Code wizards meddled in the balance of nature and released hordes of monsters from other dimensions on an unsuspecting world. Not satisfied with just destroying the human life, the monsters rampaged across the world, eating everything they could find and leaving nothing in their wake but empty void. The great mage trio Dusk, Viswy, and Scott approached you with an offer. They had just enough power to protect your home and a small amount of land from the final devastation. In return for their protection, you agreed to collect the materials and resources the creators would need to remake the world once the hordes retreated back to the Hell Realms. The great trio cast their spell to protect you, while the magician way of flowing time forced the evil armies into submission and ordered them back to their dimensions. Upon waking up, you find that the creators, the Jaded One and the Cute One, have left a small amount of supplies to get you started. They apologize for not being able to give you more. If you complete the tasks assigned, you will receive more rewards to help you in your mission. It is up to you to recreate the world, to provide a home for the poor lonely creatures left alone and homeless, to repopulate the planet. To this end, the Jaded One has compiled a list of the many items and fluids that will be needed. This book will magically update your progress as you complete quests, and may at times have new quests added if she sees she missed a requirement. To start, punch tree, get wood.
Okay, once that plays, you just click start. Okay, now this is going to go on my How to Start series thing, and I'm going to post a link on it on my very first episode of my Let's Play, which is going to start like immediately after this video. Okay? So that's what then this is the quest. Now there's different quest series. You can click on them. It tells you how many quests are in that one. We're going to start out with learning Skyblock. Alright, so you click on that one and click open, and you have two quests as blinks here, and as you do quests in here, it unlocks other quests in line. It also unlocks other quests here. We really want to do the Steve Wizard thing, but that's a bit far for us right now, and also we'll want to hook up the Hell's Kitchen part too. But we're gonna keep with the Skyblock thing for now. Now there's two quests here. This one we're gonna be working on. We're gonna be working on this one and also this one. This is gonna be our first one. It's how to use the book. There's 3 parts to it, and as we're doing this one, we're gonna do this one also. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is to make wooden planks for this quest. Okay, and you can read these if you want. But it gives us some vital information. So we open here, and this is what we start out with: 8 flint, 3 stacks of bone meal, 3 different saplings, a rain muffler, and different books for the different stuff. An extra quest book too, just in case you lose yours, I guess. I don't know if there's a quest book recipe, so I don't know what you can do about that one. Okay, first things first, you want to go ahead and, for your first couple of playthroughs, you might want to go ahead and turn magnet mode on. Okay, and because it'll be really helpful, and it keeps things from falling off the edge and not losing stuff. Once you get used to playing it, you can cut that off, but you want to go ahead and start off with this on. Now some people qualify as cheating, and if you qualify that as cheating, you can cut off, but it's really helpful. and basically when things drop, it just sucks it right in for you. So to start out with, if you're starting this and you're not used to hardcores or Skyblocks, then you'll want to go ahead and cut that on. So we're going to get a stack of bone meal. Now, you will be, one of the quests is to build a platform out for mob spawning. So you will have skeletons that are spawning, so you'll be able to replenish this bone meal. Also, the dust that you get, that you sift through the sieve, will also have a chance of dropping bone meal. So, and you'll be doing large amounts of that, so don't worry about that. And we'll go ahead and take our oak sapling. Now, our first objective out here is to get tons of wood so we can complete these two quests. Start the silk tree running, and to get us a couple barrels over here, because it will start raining first thing. So we'll put this out, and then we'll grow this tree up. And it's going to be difficult. There we go. Now we just want to do no, I don't want to do that one yet. I want to do 2 trees to start out with. Let's go ahead and get this in. This is a Magic Farms 2 type of mod pack, so the hunger has been modified. So jumping and running and attacking all increases how much hunger you use. So be mindful of that. This is the crafting table, and we take this out and put it in here, and this is the Tinker's station. The good thing about the Tinker station is it will leave the items in the crafting table once you put it in there. So you want that instead of the other one. Now if you come back to your quest log, you only had to make, oh, you did have to make the crafting station. Well, good job. Alright, so we're going ahead and claim this reward, and then we'll manually submit this because we have 1 plank in our inventory right now, and it'll take that out and it'll give us these 2 things here. Okay, I'll select this one, and it's going to tell us to put the little box down and then put the hopper on top and put one of the wooden planks inside of it, and then we'll go on from there. So that is place the box down. Now what you do is select quest, and then you right click on the box, okay, and this links it up to this quest. Excuse me. Now you want to shift click that and put that on there, and then we're going to put 1 plank in there. As you can see, it's 100% in the rewards, but there's a second part to this particular quest. So you go to no help given, and it doesn't want to give you help by giving you a hopper to start out with, so it wants you to give that hopper back. Now you can't just break this hopper with your hand because it won't give it to you. It'll just break it, and now you won't be able to complete your quest without cheating. So right now we're just going to leave that there, and we're going to make some crooks. Now what crooks are is crooks give you a better chance of dropping apples and saplings off of trees than you normally would. So it's a good idea to use those when you're breaking down these trees. Now as you see, it's already started raining, so we want to hurry up because we need 2 barrels out. Now this is the barrels. Making a barrel is part of the quest, but we want 2 barrels outside right now because it's raining. And what the barrels do is the barrels collect the rainwater, and it'll give you like 1 bucket full of rainwater. But the reason we need them is because you can use them barrels to put dust in, and it'll give you clay, and we want that clay. We really want it. So go ahead and we'll take these inside after we plant another sapling down, and make some barrels real quick. go. Okay, so how you make a barrel. I'll go ahead and break all these down because we'll need it. And we don't have enough for one, so that'll have to do for right now. We'll leave one in here, and then we'll use the rest of these to most important, get at least one out here. One will allow you to make a bucket at least, so get it filling up. And we're going to fix this to where we can actually get around here. So we want to put one here. Then we want to put two here. If we can get it. And then one here. There we go. Now let's just step up here without jumping. And we'll make it look better later. Okay, so we have 5, and we need more than 5. So let's go get this tree growing out here. There we go. And the best way I found to do this is just like this. Just stare straight up in the air and just move around it. Okay, now it is dark, and usually it would spawn monsters, but from my experience, it gives you a couple of days leeway. On mob spawning, but after that they will spawn on this thing, so we want to get prepared for that to happen. And the way we do that is we need to get 9 pieces of cobblestone. Now, based on this, how do we get cobblestone? Well, we can take those barrels right there that we're using for water, and we can put them inside and put these saplings, 8 saplings in them, and it'll make like a compost pile that'll make it into dirt for us. Now I think we need at least one more tree. But we'll see if this is enough to give us an axe. An axe is going to be more beneficial to us right now. So, take this out. Break these down into sticks. We're going to need more than that. There we go. There we go. And we're going to need one more, so we need to get that back. There we go. Okay. We need one log for the recipes. And we're going to need a crafting table for the recipes. So, go ahead and leave this in here. There's that. There's that. There's that. And we're still going to need the chest. But this will allow us to actually make the axe. So we'll go ahead and set some of these down. We want the part builder to go right here. We want the stencil table to go right here. And we want the tool station to go right here. And we're going to put this in here. And we're going to make the pattern for the tool rod and the axe for right now. And we're going to come over here and put these two in here. Now I have discovered that bone meal is the best thing for this. You're limited on flint for right now, and don't have no cactus. Now if you scroll over each one of these things, it'll tell you what materials you can use in it, and you can hold shift down for more. So that's all the stuff you can use in that one, and that's all the stuff you can use for tool rods. Okay, now It says bone and not bone meal. Now what happens if you put a bone in here for this one? See how the material cost is 0.5? If you put a bone here, it will give you a tool rod, and then it'll give you a piece of bone meal. Okay, the problem with that is if you put a bone into your crafting bench, it will give you 3 bone meal, not 2. So it's better to break those bones down and use the bone meal instead. There we go. Take the bone meal back. And we're going to put this axe together. There we go. And we got an axe. Now, they do give you an axe as part of the recipes, but these axes, which I'll show you, have experience on them. The more you level them, the better they'll get, and also the better you'll get using it. And there's a chance at each experience upgrade that it'll give you a buff that'll help you with whatever you're using it on. So like we're using this on wood, so it'll give you buffs that'll be good for wood. So now that we have that, we'll go ahead and get us another tree up. So we need just a little bit more wood. Now we need 9 cobblestone because we want to make charcoal so we can get some torches. And we're going to do that by making a half slab furnace. Okay, and then we're going to make a juicer which will help us out with our hunger. So do not eat these apples if you don't have to. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Keep all your apples that you can for right now. And it's still raining, so we're going to try to get another barrel out of here too. We can go ahead and break all these down. There we go. There's another barrel. There we go. Ooh, no, we need to put the tree out there. It might grow up on its own. There we go. Now, we have extra one of these. You always want to keep one in here. When you make silk out of a tree, there will not be sapling chances as far as I can tell. So you want to keep one just in case something happens. You want to go ahead and keep one sapling back. Okay, and we need the chest, yes. So we will do this. And we're going to go ahead and turn this chest into a stencil or pattern chest. And we're going to pop this one right down right here. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and make all these into, we're going to go ahead and get us another one of those. And I believe we need another pattern. Yes, that'll be enough for this and the tool binding. Is this the regular one? Yes, this is the regular one. So we're going to put 2 pieces there, 2 pieces, 3 pieces. Okay, so we have the tool binding. Got that. Yeah, it's 2. There we go. I'm gonna put this in here. And we'll make our pick and we'll get this thing off here and turn it in. There we go. Now both of these are the same. They'll level them up. This will mine up to copper. Most of the tools that they give you part of the quest will only mine stone. So, and then we can get this off of here, and then we can come back to our quest here, push manual submit and claim reward. Now this will give us a heart. Now this is a hardcore series, but it doesn't look like a hardcore series because the hearts on the thing are actually not the fancy ones, they're the regular ones. That's because this particular mod pack gives you a certain number of lives. You start out with 2 lives, and by each quest you get a certain amount of little parts of the heart, or sometimes you'll get like a full heart. Now you'll want to look at the heart because sometimes the hearts will be bad or rotten, and if you eat it, it'll take a life away from you, so be careful on that one. This one gives us a heart. We're going to go ahead and eat it. That goes to the next one. And now we got these reward bags. Now the reward bags, as far as I can tell, are a bit random in what they give you, so you may not get what I get out of them. So just be careful of that. And we got rockets. Yay, we need rockets. I'm going to put the rockets in here because I think they're pretty much worthless. Well, for now they are anyway. Okay, so we're going to go back out here and grow another tree, and our objective is to keep growing these trees until we get a worm. Once we get a worm, we can move on to the next step. Plus we still need a weapon. And still no worm. These saplings down here and put another one out. This is a big tree, I can't tell. It grows some wild ways. Come on, give us a silkworm. No, we don't want to do it by hand. We have some wood, so let's make 2 more crooks. You'll be doing a lot of these crooks, so don't think this is a waste of time. It's not. It's pretty much mandatory at the start. Once you get like a farm up and going or something like that, you won't need the crooks no more. But for the beginning, it'll give you food source and also string. So come on. My last playthrough, I got one straight off the bat. I mean, we're still getting plenty of saplings though, so that means we won't have to worry too much about dirt. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now you see our hunger's going down, but we won't have to worry about that too much. Now I'm pretty sure this is just like the Magic Farm 2, so if you run out of hunger, you're going to be dead pretty much. So you don't want to run out of hunger. So if you get too low on your hunger bar and you haven't got your furnace made yet, make sure you eat some of them apples. Let's go ahead and turn that one quest in. We had the other quest done. This one. Okay, for here, oh, we still need the tool station. We have the tool station. That's weird. We have a tool station. Tool station. Okay. Guess we gotta make another one. That there. Tool station. I don't know why I didn't count the first time around. There we go. Okay. Now, you automatically get all three of these. And you get to choose between these two. Now, we already made an axe. And you can make axes with all this stuff. So there's no point in getting this axe. Now, it does have a little magic on it most of the time. But, I mean, the stuff that you're going to get and level up is going to be better than this. This will not level up. So the pan, though, the pan will actually let us cook the worms and eat those. And it'll let us cook multiple ones at a time. So that'll save us time in the long run. So we're going to go ahead and pick the pan as our reward. Okay, so we're going to put our a quarter of a heart here. And we're going to put this in here since it's worthless. We already have one. Combine our apples. We're going to bring our pan down and our bag down. We're going to put our pan on top of our crafting table. And we are going to open our bag. Now, as far as I can tell, it's random what it gives you. So last time I got bags. This time I got this stuff. The building materials. We're going to make us a chest to put this stuff in since we don't need it right now. And we're probably going to need it later for something. Let's okay, we always do chest up here, don't we? There we go. Put all this in here. Not that. Crazy. There we go. So now we're going to hook us up with a weapon. So in case monsters spawn, we'll have some way to defend ourselves. Now, as far as I know, the only weapon we can make is the knife. I need that. And the knife blade. And we'll put some of that here. We'll need the tool rod. And the knife blade itself. There we go. Now, we can use the axe as a weapon. But the axe is going to get stuff that benefits cutting wood, not killing monsters. If we get this right now and start using it whenever we can on the monsters that spawn until we get everything lit up, this is going to level up, and it's also going to give us stuff on here that'll be better for killing monsters. So that's the best thing to start out with right now, is the dagger. And also you can throw the dagger for long range. I wouldn't suggest it. Right click to throw, left click to thing. It doesn't give you a chance to block, so. And we auto grew a tree. Sweet. We didn't have to use bone meal. Still need that worm. So we're going to continue this until we get the worm. go. If it takes too much longer, I'll probably have to cut this out and then do a part 2 to it. We're going to take this down. Now, Jadedcat, I love you and you're building things, but all this stuff gets in the way of walking. So, we're going to leave the lamp here for now. But all that stuff just getting in the way. Let's check our book, make sure that... Okay, we did that one. So now we're to this one. Okay, so... we should be getting worms now out of this tree. And it is not giving me any worms. Come on, man. Is that one? Dude. We might just have to spawn one in. I mean, I don't want to do that, but I'm doing this to show y'all how to do it. We didn't get one already, did we? No. Alright. I've never had it take this long. I just played it today a couple of times, and it always gives me a worm. Alright, one more tree and then I'll cut it off and we'll come, I'll do a part 2 where we come back when we have the worm. But I mean, this gives you a pretty good start. I mean, you have weapons now, you got utensils and tools, you got your rain barrels full of water waiting for you to make clay out of them. Now, once you get one block of clay, you can make a clay bucket, and that'll allow you to pull water back and forth. Can't believe it's really not giving me no worms. Go ahead and do a bunch of these. 4 should do. Line these up here. Excuse me. I don't suppose it's glitched. I mean, it could be. Nope, there's the worm. Sweet, we didn't have to stop. Okay. We do kind of want a really big tree for this, though, so cross your fingers. That'll have to do. Okay, so this is a silkworm. And what you do with the silkworm, now you can cook these and eat these, and they'll give you 1 hunger point back. Your little meat pops down there are 2 hunger points apiece. So, but what we do, we can get string out of these too. You face the tree, and then you right click on the leaves. And you see that says infested, this says regular. What this worm will do is go in here and it'll eat, and then it'll lay eggs on this leaves. And those eggs will hatch, and then it'll infest this whole tree, and the whole thing will turn white. And then we can come out with these crooks and beat the leaves down, and they'll give us string. Now we want 18 string for the sieve. Now for the quest, I'll show you the quest for it. This is what we need to make first. So we'll let that do its thing. I think we'll go ahead and cut it off here, and I'll do a part 2 to this, because this has gotten pretty long anyway, and I don't want my computer to shut down and skip it. So I will come back with the second part after this tree right here has been completely wiped. So this is Magzie, and make sure you like this video if you liked it and it helped you out. Make sure you subscribe for more helpful tips and tricks and stuff for the hard mod packs. And when you subscribe to my channel, it'll give you notifications when I post new videos. You can come check them out, see if you like it and want to watch it. There's a share link down below. You just click the share tab, and you can copy that and put it on your Facebook page or Twitter or whatever, and people will be able to come here and watch it. You can tell them how much you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the very next episode.